I know it's not Monday, but we still have madness on Thursdays. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode, Kingdom of Nerds, Thursday Madness, Taco Thursdays, something I don't know.
Taco
What's going on,
Thursday
guys?
madness.
There you go.
What's going on, Tyson? Happy Thursday, Isaac. What's up, buddy? Terry, what's going on, Daryl? What's going on? What have you guys been up to?
Nothing. Like just busy, busy all week long, just enjoying the time I have off now. Next 2 days I'm off, so I'm happy about that. And I got to watch He-Man, which was I'm excited about that. It was a fun ride. I enjoyed it. So yo, what up, Red?
Hey,
Red 5
Hello.
standing by.
hello, welcome.
What's up?
Well, tonight we in celebration of Spiderman, and we hit 900 subs. We were giving away 3 comic books today.
Nice.
Count them, 3 ultimate number ones.
You got the black cover?
The black cover. That's mine, buddy. To enter into the giveaway, all you have to do is type in the chat #Peter.
Peter, pumpkin eater.
Don't ask. Type in #Peter in the chat. You enter into the giveaway. Hey, Zeke. Hey, King. Dade. Welcome, buddy.
Hey, what's up?
Going on.
Got it.
I guess we can start with Dom is anxious to show off his.
Whatever. Want me to go first?
You can go first. Come on, we're gentlemen here. You go first over
I
there.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Come on.
All right, so let's go with the first thing. So I was able to I did open stuff prior, so there's no waiting. So I'm happy to get this. So it was actually a card that they gave out in Disney store in Disney. And I was able to pick it up. Boba Fett card. It's a Disney card.
That's cool.
And this guy actually, pretty cool, man. He actually gave me all the Boba Fett cards along with it.
Oh,
Really
nice. You gonna get them graded?
What do you mean panelists can't play?
No graded there.
Panels can't play. Perfect.
Panelists can't play?
No.
All right.
But I was able to get this from the Comic Mint.
Haha, Homer, I got it.
Everybody able to buy from the Comic Mint?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. So I was able to get the Cobra Commander freaking cover Comic Mint.
Nice.
Get that out of the way. I pulled out, got my John Tyler Christopher cover that I was all stuck. Freaking, I hate tape. Jesus Christ! I you think you get everything open? Here we go.
Yeah, I hate they freaking use like freaking
Yeah,
10
it's
yards of
thick, I don't-
tape.
Anyway, then look at the mall cover.
Ooh,
Oh, nice. I like that cover.
Negative space.
that's nice.
Really badass. All right. Let's do this. Got this.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
A lot of bubble wrap.
Yeah, it's like a friggin' onslaught.
It-
Actually,
You
I can
know,
do this.
save that bubble wrap when you send me some Bubble Fett pop.
Oh, you got it. I'll get it. There we go. Man, they really freaking wrapped this thing up, but I can understand. It's a great book, so.
Oh,
Holy shit. All right. So then we got the 1 in 50 Board Bounty Hunters.
oh yeah, I remember
9/8.
that. Nice.
Nice box cover. Boba Fett with Bosk. Now I'm not going to go too long. I'll do one more thing. This is the thing I wanted to show you. I got something special. So, and they put it in brown paper bag.
What is that? A vinyl?
And they put another brown paper bag
A bag inside a bag in a box.
in the bag.
Bagception.
It's the Star Wars disco album.
Well, a little beat
Oh,
up, but
special.
it's something you normally don't see that I was able to pick up. It's actually a Chinese card, Cobra Commander.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Was that allowed?
It's a written. What?
No,
Right
it's military stuff.
but I know it's China had their own thing. So China, Japan. So this is actually an original 80s Cobra Commander.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I'm happy about that. We got that.
What year did that come out?
This came out 1980.
Oh wow.
Wait. It says made in China, 1986. 89? 86? I'm fucking blind.
Dom's a commie.
Yeah, I don't care. But it's cool.
That's
Cobra
pretty
Commander.
sweet.
That's
And it's in
really
good
cool.
shape too.
Yeah, but the only difference is the damage right there, but I don't care.
No, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like
There's
that.
there's a Japanese one on line too now. But you get the Cobra Commanders from all around the world, you know.
That's it.
You know what? I'll do one more real quick.
There's always more.
This
It's
is
Dom.
something that I picked up. It's actually
A little something here. Box.
pretty cool. No pops. No pops.
Pops?
There hasn't been anything that's really been really good. But so back in the 80s, you know, foreign countries always made bootlegs of certain figures. And so I got a custom of a bootleg that was made from
So a bootleg?
bootleg of a bootleg. So they go for a lot of money, Hungarian bootlegs and this and that. So they like a nice custom Boba Fett.
Oh.
You know,
Oh, it's Chelajak Habaruja.
yeah. So pretty cool.
Why? What happened to him?
Oh no, they got to put the legs on. It's a custom. If I open it up, I'll fix it. I'm not gonna open it up and keeping it like this. I don't care. It's just like the legs and
I like the artwork.
yeah.
That's cool.
So there's like different color versions. They got a blue, a yellow, a red, like different variant of the Hungarian bootlegs, and they go for thousands of dollars. So
Damn.
yeah, so never. I don't think I'll ever have the real thing unless I become a huge YouTube star and make money. You know, not gonna happen anytime soon. Could be, you know, down the road.
You never know.
You never know.
know.
But I'd rather have the custom, just to have to represent. That's all.
Is Boba Fett in a fetal position?
Yeah. Well, he's missing his legs, so it's kind of funny.
Well, I'll go next. Might as well. So be quick. The Thrawn 1 in 25.
Nice.
The Thrawn promo cover.
I love that cover so much.
Yeah, I like it better than the 1 in 25.
You know, it's the
So all the
novel
ones
cover,
down here are messed up too.
Yeah,
the novel
mine
cover,
sucks.
but it looks forced. If you look at the cover, it looks a little weird the way the heads were put on the bodies.
The Rebel Moon spot foil cover.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. For some reason, this came out this week instead of last week with the rest of them. The 1 in 25 Green Arrow. The 1 in what's it, 1 in 10. It's the Raza Star Trek Defiant
Okay.
Annual.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Detective Comics. Resurrection of Magneto #1. Adams. Power Rangers. Barons. Virgin. Black and white. Prison, Harley. Titans, Barons cover. And some CGC stuff. DCU.
Nice.
9-8.
Which one is that one? Superman Action Comics.
That's
It's one of the Doomsday arc, isn't it?
Yeah, 684.
Okay. Is that a newsstand or is that a
DCU variant. They're rarer
DC
than
variant? Okay.
yeah. Detective Comics 703.
Nice.
Ooh, Final Nights. I like that.
This is the only 9.8 on the census.
Had to be a bit of a pretty penny there.
Actually, no.
Did you get that graded yourself?
Yeah, it came in a pack.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it one of the multi packs you get at the stores sometimes?
Yeah.
I'm surprised it came back at 9.8, but you pressed it good then.
Funeral of Hal Jordan.
Is that a
9.8.
foil?
It's actually I have no idea what it is. The center is foil.
The center of it's foil, the
Yep.
grain.
Yeah. That's cool.
I think I owned that one back in the day. Haven't seen that one in a while though.
Superman, Man of Steel 18, First Doomsday.
Ah, yes.
That's cool.
Oh,
DCU.
Yes.
Get these books in a 9.8 from the early 90s. Whew. Shadow the Bat 56. DCU variant 9.8. Only one on the census.
Who's the cover artist on that one?
Fagredo, Duncan Fagredo. Oh, and just to rub it in Dom's face. Cobra Commander 1 in 100.
Oh wow. You went all out?
Yep. You got anything, Red?
Yeah. I got some stuff. Some stuff today. Joe got me into Steve Mannion, so I picked up Fearless Dawn.
Oh,
Nice.
Steve Mannion cover, and then there's another Steve Mannion cover. There we go.
It's a bubble helmet.
Yeah, it's a bubble helmet cover. God, you can barely see it. And then I think this was from a couple issues ago. It's another Steve Mannion cover.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why you can't see these? But yeah, they're all Fearless Dawn. So that's all I got today.
All right, cool. I might as well run the first giveaway. Hashtag Peter in the chat if you want to be in the giveaway. And let me just do this. So 5 seconds, enter hashtag Peter in the chat. And first giveaway will be
God damn it, Anthony Beltry's here.
Ultimate Spider-Man 1. Peter.
Nice.
Spidey.
Which cover is that? Is that cover A?
No, this is cover D, I guess. D or D. This will be the first giveaway.
Let's do it.
There we go.
do it.
25 people, and there's only 17 entries.
Yep. Oh, wow.
Free stuff,
Hashtag
free
those
stuff.
Peters. All right.
The first winner of the night will be
Are you kidding me? What? Are you kidding me?
Dude, that's crazy.
No, is this like by ABC order and it's going to A all the time or some shit? Like what the hell?
But he can't win the next one, so
I bet he'll figure it out.
what the hell?
He's gonna put
Anthony.
Beltry Anthony. He's gonna win.
Congrats.
What the fuck? That's like his third time
In a
winning
row.
something. That's crazy.
Dude, we got to take this guy to the horse tracks. I'm telling you.
Take him to the races.
Yeah.
Oh, freaking Anthony. All right, stick around. We still have 2 more books to give away during the show, so you have to be here.
You gotta be into it.
Yep. So let's get this show started.
Are these like $30 books now?
Huh? Yeah, they're like $25, $30 books. All right. First up, Madam Web is expected to open with 25 million domestically in the first 6 days.
Because
Who's
of
going to
Sydney
see this
Sweeney.
movie?
Me.
Me.
Okay.
I want.
Yeah,
listen,
I'm excited
I
to
say
see
it's
it.
gonna bomb, but I want to see it because of the girls. It's gonna bomb. So, the sad thing is, I was just talking to before we got on the show. I was telling Bruce for that. Sony wants to have all the Spider-Man together in the next Spider-Man movie, and Marvel just wants a grounded movie where it's just Tom Holland. I got a feeling their partnership is gonna implode. They're not gonna eventually break away from Marvel because Sony sees things differently than Marvel does, and Sony just wants to keep popping out things.
Yeah, that didn't work out so well the last time they tried that.
Exactly. So
I think it's the only way for this movie to have a chance at making any kind of money, it has to be a good word of mouth and a good cinema score. People have to be excited when they come out to hear
Spider-Man
about
has
it.
to be in this because nobody knows these characters. If you're not a true Marvel fan and know the Spider-Man lore, no one's gonna know Madam Web.
If
No one's gonna know the
Spider-Man's
sequel.
if Spider-Man's in this at all, it's going to be a short cameo.
Well,
If that.
apparently May Parker is pregnant with Spider-Man, with Peter Parker.
Yeah, I heard that this
Somebody-
one
some-
kind of
like
trips
May-
back into the
yeah.
past a little bit or something, but that's
Yeah,
still all
so-
rumors until we see it.
Yeah.
But the fact is that a lot of people, I know you put in all these cast members in it that people know the women and stuff like that, but it's not going to fly. It's not going to fly because it's a lot of unknown characters.
I'll put it to you this way: I'm definitely only seeing this one on streaming.
I'm not a fan of comic books at all, and I watch all these movies. I don't think being a fan of the characters is necessary for someone to be interested in something like this, because I do think it is high concept. It shows like a man in Spider-Man chasing these girls, almost like a Blumhouse slasher movie. It felt like at points with some action until they suit up and then they beat the guy's ass, I assume. But like, I think, I personally like the idea. I hope I like the execution, and I hope we get more movies that take swings like this. I know it's different because it's Joker. Everyone knows Joker, but I didn't need a Batman in my Joker movie, and so like if people have interesting takes with characters that aren't exactly A level, I'm down to like use it for that. Do some interesting stuff and weird stuff with these characters that probably wouldn't make it on screen otherwise.
Well,
What did you like, Morbius?
No.
You see,
No.
Morbius took a chance.
I like
on
Morbius.
and just Morbius didn't fly either, and that's the problem when it comes to Sony. Sony has this big idea. They want to make the Spider-Verse, and they want to have all these characters out and pump all these characters out because they're afraid of losing the Spider-Man rights. But at the end of the day, you also could lose the rights if you keep losing money on these movies. If they're not panning off, eventually you're going to have to really help. Get help. And yeah, Marvel's trying to help them, but when you're trying to shove all these characters in a movie where they're trying to do something different, it's not going to work out. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
You're probably more right. I just like the swing that this one's taking versus just, Venom's here and Venom is the take. That's it. It's just Venom there. This one is trying something with the time loop, all that stuff. I like that. I really do.
Look, I'll just play devil's advocate here. I hope it does something. But given Sony's track record, when the only thing that really works Spider-Man for them
It's Spider-Man.
is
Spider-Man.
the Spider-Verse movies so far, and that's animation.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna suck, but like I said, I'm not bothering to see this one in the theater, guys.
What if it gets good word of mouth? What if everyone in this panel kind of liked it? Even Dom is like, man, I was surprised it was this good.
Well, look, Perp. I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna spend the money to see this in the theater.
Okay.
I'm just not. I mean, I'll watch it on streaming. That's not a big deal. But I'm not gonna pay money to see this one in the theater. I've got other movies I'm looking forward to this year. So
You know,
Joe is
Rock
right.
Center.
Venom, both Venoms worked. They both made money.
No, they did.
the second one should have been R-rated though, because you can only really do Carnage R-rated. Sorry.
You know, it comes out on Valentine's Day, so maybe we got a lot of husbands and boyfriends and partners.
I'm
who
watching
say,
it day one. Yeah.
Let's go see it.
Joe is right. Sony has had more hits than misses. Only one.
Yeah,
is
but
quality
Morbius.
or
But the misses
Gross.
miss hard.
I like Morbius. I'm a fan of Morbius. I thought the movie was fine.
I can't
thought-
judge Morbius
I
because
thought-
I haven't watched it. So
What?
I haven't watched Morbius, so I can't judge it.
Okay. But
You know,
it's something different. A lot of
It
people
is
complain
different.
about the superhero
And-
genre getting stale and unoriginal. They're trying something new and original, and
Look,
people still like, yeah.
You have attractive women. You have attractive women that are going to be in tight suits.
Oh,
So that
stop.
would definitely get a draw some people, which is
Look,
I mean,
Good
I'm
thing.
trying to pitch it as a slasher movie to people, and that's like well, a lot of slasher movies are
Bruce.
just female led, and you know they do pretty well with the guys too, and all that stuff. You know,
my problem isn't the characters. I'm not even upset that Spider-Man's not going to be in this one because Spider-Man doesn't have to be in every Spider-Verse movie. Okay. My problem is when they started in on this Sony Spider-Verse thing that they're doing, the only movies that they've used that have had Spider-Man in any form are the two animated movies. The rest of these movies have hinted at Spider-Man, but not given it.
well, look, you know, I'll tell you this. With Sony, what they should do is the main characters that in the regular Spider-Man verse have the MCU and Disney take hold of them and do that. You could do all these other crazy things, and they could put this out. It's just they're doing a solo movie of Craven, solo movie of this, solo movie. It gets to a point where it's like they just.
Well, I'm
have
excited
them-
for Craven.
I'm actually excited for Craven too because
I
it
am
looks
too.
bloody as hell.
It looks good, but like I said, I don't know what their end game is. Which there's over 900 plus characters in the Spider-Man universe, and they keep creating new ones. So I don't know what their end game is, but eventually things are going to catch up to them because there's characters that nobody knows. But the only thing is that if they put them on screen, the comic book specs will go up because of certain characters. Madam Web has been selling. You know, the new Madam Web, not the old Madam Web. The old because Dakota, what's her name? Dakota, what's her face? Dakota Johnson. She is going to be the new Madam Web, the younger version of Madam Web.
Yeah, Jessica.
Yeah.
what's really interesting about the marketing is that her voiceover is absolutely dreadful. I know she and I know that was done specifically for the marketing. And so it's like they're not really. I haven't even seen her act really in this. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't give her scenes to breathe. And I know she's really good. I loved her in Suspiria.
The only thing that I've ever, because I haven't seen the new Suspiria, the only thing that I remember her from is the first 50 Shades movie because I never did finish that series.
Mhm.
It's not that I don't have faith in this woman as an actor. I hear she's a spectacular actress. And the characters, again, Madam Web, I've always known who Madam Web was because, for one, the original Madam Web, Cassandra Webb, was a mutant. And I'm a huge X-Men mutant type. So anytime they mentioned the word mutant when I was reading comic books back in the day, I always had to find that comic book. So I know all about Madam Web. And I even like some of the other characters, the other two Spider-Women that are in this. I like their characters as well. My problem isn't the characters. My problem is the
Story, the execution of the story.
No, my problem is the promise of Spider-Man without delivering Spider-Man. And how many movies are we in? on this?
Hmm.
Hold on.
Yes. Oh, Raptor.
Hello. Hey, Raptor. But I'm just saying, you
okay,
don't need
can I-
Spider-Man. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
can I already push back on Theta, even though he's not here?
Yeah,
I
go
don't
ahead.
think they've ever promised to deliver Spider-Man in this trailer or anything. It's like the promise is, I hope these girls survive this guy. That's it. Like it's just essentially, like I've been saying, it's a slasher. It seems like a slasher. It seems like Happy Death Day, the time loop thing. And I think it's how to get out of this time loop. That's it. There's never been a promise of Peter Parker, at least in the marketing.
I just
There's
want
never
them to do
hold on.
regular
Though.
stories.
There's never been a promise of Spider-Man in any of these Sony movies, except for what Venom crossing over.
Yeah,
That was it.
I'm just
And that was
tired of the multiverse stuff. I wish they would just do regular stories.
you got like 4 more years of multiverse
I know.
stories. Come on.
I know.
Is it?
But-
Yeah, I don't think this is going to dive into multi-story stuff. This is its own thing. That it's its own, right?
Yeah.
It's its
It's not
own
gonna be a-
thing, but they'll
Well,
probably
it's
be
the web, and the web leads.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is its own movie, beginning, middle, and end. You know, it's not gonna continue. I don't think. Or
What were you
that's why.
saying, Red?
That's another reason why I'm looking forward to it. It's just like a simple thing that's not gonna try to, hopefully, not shoehorn in a bunch of other shit. But then again, it is Sony.
It might, yeah. Well, because it's the web, and that's the
Yeah,
web
I think your sound's
ties
coming
all
through
the
your headphones.
multiverse together.
it'd be so embarrassing if it just ends up copying the Flash. It's like, oh man.
Oh, jeez.
it's
It
gonna
ends
top
the way
Marvel's.
Like look at the web, and it's like it looks exactly like Flash because
Well,
instead of a
that's
bowl,
the-
it's just
well,
like
the-
stretched
well,
out.
That's the whole thing with Madam Web. It all goes to different multiverses and stuff, and she can see every multiverse. I believe. I'm not
Yeah.
a big Spider-Man lore guy.
Neither am I.
Well, it's the web
Right.
too that ties everything.
There you go.
Yeah, the web.
That is a pretty
goes
cool
through all the
like it's a
multiverse.
pretty deep concept, like pretty out there. I don't know.
Well, look,
I
you know
like
what?
weirdo
The
movies.
whole fact is that we all like. It's cool introducing all these brand new characters, but I want to see the Sinister Six. I want to see that. I want to see the grounded stuff like Kingpin's coming. You know, Kingpin is now going to be there. I want to see Tombstone, Hammerhead, the gang war in the movies. I want to see that. You know, this stuff is great to have on the side, but I want to see the regular Spider-Man lore.
You want a strong like foundation to this, which this
Oh.
doesn't have a foundation. I could sort of see where that perspective where this is like its own thing, and that's why I like it. But there's still it's not coming from a strong foundation. If they had like a core Spider-Man universe and this was like
But-
number 4 or something, people might have accepted it more. Yeah, I could see that.
It's
But
kinda funny.
Hold on. Zeno's right. Sony has done 8 Spider-Man movies. Some more for other characters. Hashtag Madam Web. Fresh minds, new ideas. Be tolerant.
Look, I understand. Look, I agree with him. But at the end of the day, there's characters that are in the regular Spider-Man lore that haven't even made the screen yet. You
They
know,
need to do a
At
Spider-Man
least
movie
you
that's
got
just
Rhino.
Spider-Man. No Avengers,
that?
no Doctor Strange. Just do a Spider-Man movie that takes place in New York. You know, bring in some more, street level characters if they want.
Scorpion. You know, I want to see Scorpion, Marvel's version of Scorpion. I want to see Hobgoblin. I want to see stuff like that. Like I said, Hammerhead, Tombstone, all these characters that are part
The
of.
Hood.
Hammerhead.
Wheel.
Nobody cares about Hammerhead.
Hey, I care
Sure
about
they
it.
do.
When he friggin' he toppled over the spider buggy. Come on, man.
I want Paul Giamatti's Rhino. Okay.
See, Tarantula. Tarantula's a good character. That's a C character. You know?
Tarantula. Oh God.
Yeah, come on.
But you rather see all those rather than Madam Web?
Yeah.
Okay.
We saw Madam Web on
I'll still see
Spider-Man.
Madam
Madam Web's
Web.
a pretty cool character, I think.
on the Spider-Man TV show in the 90s, man. The Fox Kids,
When
man.
you're
On
telling me.
Channel 5.
You know, you have these other
Stilt Man.
Stilt Man.
That's what we need.
I can't.
We need more stilts.
Hydro Man.
Yeah.
I'm made of water. Look at me. Ooh.
I want to see us. I want to see Silvermane. Come on, Silvermane. I want to see the Vermin. Come on, man.
Silver Sable.
You're expecting way too much from a Spider-Man movie.
But those are the characters we want to see on TV.
All in one movie.
Yes, in one movie, right?
I've never heard of
Endgame of Spider-Man characters.
I think it's gonna be a while till you see those.
Yeah.
I want to see Sinister Six on screen. That's what I want.
Next up,
Fair enough.
Zach Afra is defending Alec
Sinister
Baldwin
25.
after he was indicted for involuntary manslaughter in the shooting death of Russ cinematographer, was it Halna Hutchins? An actor's job is not to be a firearms or a weapons expert, the union said. Performers train to perform, and they are not required or expected to be experts on guns or experienced in their use. The industry assigns that responsibility to qualified professionals who oversee their use and handling in every aspect.
He
wasn't just an actor though; he was a producer.
He was framed.
He was more than just an actor on this. He was a producer. So it's got to
but
fall
that's
on
why you
somebody.
Yeah, but I
that's why
still
you
think
have
he was
firearms expert.
Honestly, you should probably fall on the weapons person. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
The prop guys who deal with the weapons and stuff like that. Hey, look at Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee got
Armor.
shot with a real.
No, that was like there was a fragment left in there. There was a piece of fragment. It wasn't like a.
It was a
real
piece
I
of
don't,
blank.
I don't get how a live ammo is on a set of a movie. I just don't get it.
From my understanding, is the gunsmith was kind of new to the job and would use those guns in the firing range, and I guess did not change the. It's one of those things. Like they're very, very strict with giving the actors guns and doing exactly what you say because it's all about liability.
Well, you know what the crazy thing is that if there's a number of actors that actually passed away with prop guns that things happened. There was a TV show back in the 70s. One of the actors was doing Russian roulette, and there was a live round in the gun, and he did it and shot himself in the head, killed himself. And it's like you think about it, it's like crazy, but props. Props are a big part of movies, and they have to be overlooked time and time again because mishaps do happen, and it was unfortunate that this mishap happened, and my heart goes out for the family of the woman that was killed and stuff like that, and it just really sucks that something like that happens. Could have been a mistake, could have been a horrifying mistake. Yeah, it could have been, but it's just one of those things where he could have been framed, like I said, or he could have been.
He's not framed. There's no reason to frame this man.
It was an inside job.
It's just negligence.
Well, he did
negligence
he did
mixed
not,
with
his political back thing is the reason why.
I knew that was coming.
I just had to do it. You were good. You were going left field with that.
I know. Thank you.
Well,
they used Anthony. Can I explain to Anthony? Because I don't understand how you don't know what's a real gun. They all use real guns. They just use like very safe blanks. Unfortunately, the weaponsmith apparently would use that gun, the same prop guns. They would put real bullets and go to the firing range with the crew, and then they bring the guns back. Apparently, one wasn't unloaded and all this stuff. And on set is very hectic, and it's very move. Time is really money. You're losing hundreds of thousands of dollars a day.
It's crazy.
So
I used some guns with blanks on some of the films I did back in the day, and shooting them does sound like a real gun. It's crazy that there is a kickback on it. It's kind of fun. It's a little scary too.
I've been shooting. I was like on camera, when there's like an M16 in front of me in the camera, and you feel like this dust, like this weird like particles hit you too. It's very surreal. But like I'm surprised. Like if you look at like an old Hong Kong John Woo movie, I'm surprised more accidents don't happen. The amount of gunfire and all the pyrotechnics they use.
In my life as a law enforcement guy, we had to go to the range every year and qualify, make sure we can shoot our guns safely and securely. And this one guy, a veteran of 25 years, as we're getting the last course of fire was shooting from behind a bench on one knee, low light, down a range. Just because his gun stopped firing, he thought it was empty. He stood up and propped his gun on his knee, thigh. It went off, poof, right through his leg.
Oh Jesus!
You never know with live guns. You gotta
be very careful.
You gotta be very careful. And
I don't even want to.
Yeah, It
You know,
was
I just feel.
I
Hey,
don't
look,
play with that shit. Yeah.
regardless of the fact that if you like,
Oh, Degrassi,
you
don't
like
tease
him,
me like
you don't like him. He's a good actor. The person, me and my wife were walking in the street one day, and we're walking, and my wife saw a dog, and she petted it. She's like, "Oh, can I pet your dog?" And she was petting it. I look up at him. It was Alec Baldwin, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "What's up,
Dude,
What am I gonna say?
Oh my god, that happened with me
Dog.
when Seth Rogen. I'm like, there's this cute dog walking in the street. It's me and my brother, and I'm going, "Oh, cutie doggy," and my brother's like, "Bro, you know who you just
Did
did
you
that
really
to?"
go? "Kitty, kitty,
Yeah,
kitty"?
yeah. I was saying cutie doggy as the dog passed me, and he's like, "You know who you just did that to, Seth Rogen?"
You didn't hear the laugh?
No, he was probably annoyed. He probably thought it was a weirdo or something.
Did you smell the weed? Come on, man.
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I just think this is a terrible accident, and
Yeah.
I don't think.
But
I don't know.
didn't they have other problems with this armor though? Wasn't I reading something like this armor has a history of just not being?
They were
stable?
new. They're actually like a legacy. Like her father was a really respected and awesome professional armor, and she was just new to the thing. Yeah, it's
That's
very
a-
tragic. Yeah.
It's just-
No.
Yeah.
You know, look, there's all going to be conspiracies, and I just hope that everything turns out. Look, it's not going to turn out okay because apparently the person that died, that family is never going to get their daughter back. But I just hope they can put this to rest and things can, can have some kind of sign of relief to a situation where, if it was an honest mistake that happened,
Absolutely. He had
No,
no
It's a
idea.
terrible situation all around, and hopefully families on both sides.
This
Come
is
to
good of
some
SAG. This is because I've heard a lot of bad takes that use like real life, like gun safety and trying to put that into Alec Baldwin and set safety. Like they're
Mhm.
totally different. It's absolutely different. So to use like real life gun, like you always check that. It's like that's absolutely not true when it comes to on set. Once the guy gives you the gun, he pulls the trigger back for you. You don't do anything. You don't mess with it. Nothing, because it's all liability. And that guy will even yell at Alec.
You
know?
heard what they wanted to do was they wanted to take wooden guns and use them and then CGI to make them look real, which
And the Rock said he's never going to have practical guns on set. He's always going to use it After Effects or post, which you could tell the difference, man. When I watched the John Wick movies, you could tell the difference between the real pops and the fake ones. So I don't know. You might lose something there.
That's crazy. All right. Next up, Microsoft Activision lays off 1,900 Activision Blizzard and Xbox employees. Blizzard President Mike Ybarra leaves the company. Blizzard Chief Alan Adham leaves the company. Blizzard's previously announced survival game is canceled. People that were all for this merger, look what happened. Microsoft gutted the company.
That's the same thing with with Funko, the same thing with Hasbro. A lot of people getting laid off, which is ridiculous, man. It's like, inflation it sucks because everything is going up. You can't afford and look, you're selling something for like $50. You found in an alley for $10. They're losing money and they have to pay these employees. So of all the product they put out and not making the money, of course people have to get let go, which is always a disaster, and it's really a shame that they've laid some people off.
It's not like Microsoft is hurting for money. They paid $68 billion.
I know, and that's the thing.
But this is ridiculous.
But their CEOs and their top people make a whole bunch of damn money.
They have Call of Duty. Call of Duty prints money. I don't know. It's just weird that they decide to lay off all these people.
I don't know. Remember that one person in the chat said the video game industry is doing better than the film industry? I was like, I don't know. They're so different. And like,
that was,
I always think the video game industry is about to I always
that
hear,
was
like,
the Mandalorian that said that.
Oh.
Mad
Max.
Max.
I don't know.
But they work their developers to death, though, and
It seems like there's a bunch of problems that need to be kinks be worked out from the industry over there.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Hollywood's got its problems, but Jesus, look at this.
Yeah, it's just crazy. So I'm not supporting Microsoft. I never do. I'm working on Windows, so
I'm playing Power World right now. I have to.
Everywhere you turn, people are getting laid off more and more, and it's a shame. And it's sad because people, they got lives, they got families, they got stuff, people to take care of, and they get laid off on a company that you spend your life just about making and building it up, and it never makes sense.
And you're working at one of the biggest developers. You never think you're going to get laid off.
Yep.
Freaking, it's insane. Next up, Vincent D'Onofrio is reportedly in talks to return as Kingpin in Spider-Man 4.
See, now I want this.
Yes,
Sony has to make this happen, and they have to make it happen right. I don't want to see other Spider-Man dealing with the Kingpin. No. One Kingpin, one Spider-Man, gang war, street level characters. That's it.
And D'Onofrio said he'd play Kingpin for the rest of his life if they let him.
You know what's funny? Tom Holland said he'd play Spider-Man for the rest of his life. And now he's talking about, unless the movie is worth doing, I want to do it.
He just wants more zeros.
Yeah, that's all
Of course
that
he
is.
does.
Public negotiation.
I want a new Spider-Man already. Let's move on. Recast.
Already?
Yes.
You think this guy's done?
I've
Holland's
seen
the
enough of
best.
his face.
Nah,
He annoys me.
You really don't
His
like
vo-
him.
Ooh, Tom
His
Holland?
voice annoys me. He
Tom
annoys
Holland?
me.
Don't
Yes.
you think the Spider-Man is like would kick the shit out of this Kingpin though? Like it's like too easy, right?
Well, Kingpin has superpower. He's got the super soldier serum in him, so he's strong.
My problem with Tom Holland has always been he will always look like a teenager. I don't care how much facial hair you throw on this guy. Well, he's 30 now almost. 25, 30.
52.
But the
No,
fact is, look at
he's
Peter Parker in
he's
the comic
60.
books. Look at Peter Parker in the comics. He's still figuring it looks like he's in his 30s. Come on, man.
Yeah. I want grown up Peter.
Well, so wouldn't
That's
he
what
stay in the
Ultimate
part?
Spider-Man's for.
Yeah, isn't that what
Nobody
Tom
asked
Holland
you,
is
buddy.
aiming for? Isn't that like he grows up with the part to get to Ultimate Spider-Man?
I don't know. It's
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
You just
I
cursed
don't
yourself,
know.
Bruiser, by wanting that.
I don't want Tom Holland. That's all.
He's doing it. It's gonna be
No,
him.
I don't want Tom
Gonna be
Holland.
him.
Nope.
27.
Nope.
27 years old.
If I win that comic, I'm gonna
Give me Henry Cavill as Spider-Man.
He'll be 55 playing a high schooler still.
55 playing high school.
Henry Cavill.
What? Nobody wants Henry Cavill as Spider-Man?
No.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's
Disney
too
made
short.
the Netflix shows canon, didn't they?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think last week. Tom Holland is
Yeah.
27. He's been playing this character long enough. He's done. He's over the hill.
He's got a good 20 years left for Spider-Man.
Or maybe another 10 years. You can
thought-
grow into the
I
Spider-Man
thought
that you
that
want to
lady
grow
was
into.
Mary Jane.
Maybe they could introduce the real Mary Jane. Oh,
No,
thought that lady is
Zendaya
good.
is.
Yeah, I
no,
thought
that's-
Zendaya was Mary Jane. MJ.
Isn't her
She's
character
MJ.
name
She's not Mary
Michelle
Jane.
or yeah, she's
Michelle
MJ.
Jones or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
MJ. Sorry.
Oh, shut up, AOA.
we need a redhead.
Mary Jane's at Sony with Venom.
But this
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. If they put him in the movie, I'll watch it. I won't like it, but I'll watch it.
I'd rather have Punisher.
Ooh, Punishing Kingpin.
I'd rather have Punisher go after Spider-Man.
Oh, have him shoot him. Then start dating Aunt May. Kevin Spacey will appear at North Carolina Comic Convention next month.
All right, who's
excited
going,
for this?
boys? Who's going?
Who's going to see?
Who's
Ooh,
taking their
Kevin
7
Spacey.
copy?
Kevin Spacey. I want him to sign
The
Bird
negotiator.
book. Hey, Kevin Spacey. No. Nah,
He must be really hurting for money.
exactly. Listen, Kevin Spacey was good in Horrible Bosses and The Usual Suspect, but that's what
I mean, he was great in 7. He's good in a lot of things. American Beauty.
Swimming with
Very
sharks. I
good.
mean, he's good in everything. But
He's good in everything. Except for this new movie I saw after he got canceled. I forgot what it was called. Voltaire showed me. It's hilarious. You should play
He
that
just-
trailer. It's
He
awful.
just came out with a movie last month, last
No,
year, right?
well, yeah, last year. That's the movie I'm talking about. He plays like a hitman, but it's like direct to Tubi like junk.
Mm.
It's awful.
Tubi.
Yeah, even the cinematography when you see it, it's like, oh my god, it looks like a Lifetime movie. It's hilarious.
And that is why he's doing conventions now.
Forget the title.
$250 for a Kevin Spacey photo op.
Yeah, you can keep that.
Nice. Yeah, you keep that. I don't get it, but I guess all the legal bills. He needs the money, like Perp said.
Well, I'd rather go to Dallas Con, Con in Dallas. That's going to be. It's called Rebel Scum, and it's
Rebel Scum.
It's called Rebel Scum Con, and it's going to be in Dallas. And there's 3 people who played Boba Fett, and there was a stuntman that played Boba Fett. I'll go see that. Cheaper. That's it.
You got something you want to show, Perp? You mute it.
Mute it.
Mute it. Mute it.
Mute it.
The dinosaur mouth is moving, but
Enough.
Oh yeah, go put this up. This is the Kevin Spacey movie. Sorry,
Peter
oh my
58.
god.
it hasn't come out yet. It hasn't come out yet. We can watch
De
it.
Mornay? What?
Look at the trailer. It is atrocious.
I didn't know Rebecca De Mornay was still acting.
Look at the trailer. It's awful. Muted.
No, you can always find him at Brian
Oh.
Singer's pool parties.
You leave
Roland
Roland Emmerich out of
Emmerich.
this.
Gary Goddard and Robert Meyer Burnett.
Bro.
Wow.
Those are accusations, bro.
Those are strong words.
Disavow.
Moving on from, canceled men. Supergirl will be introduced in James Gunn's Superman Legacy, which ties into
It's gonna be a party.
Millie Alcock, Meg Donnelly screen tested for the role of DCU Supergirl yesterday in Atlanta. They are expected to be the finalists. James Gunn is expected to make his decision soon. I'm all for Millie Alcock. She's a great actress.
She was
Even
great
though I
in-
do love Meg Donnelly.
Yeah.
I think Meg Donnelly should be Supergirl.
I know why. Stop down.
The looks.
Prettier.
Supergirl's all about the looks.
I after Millie's performance on House of Dragons,
She was great.
her acting chops are amazing. I was so mad when they aged the character up. It's like, no.
When's the next season of that coming out?
Next year, I believe. I think. I'm not sure. I think they just finished filming or they wrapped filming not too long ago. Yes, DeGrasse, we know you like Alcock. Nobody asked you, Zeno. Hunter Schafer for Supergirl.
Hunter Schafer's a dude.
Trans woman.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
Thank you.
Great actress. Euphoria is great in Euphoria.
Yes. Oh, you watch Euphoria? I didn't know you watched Euphoria.
Oh, that show's messed up. So sad. But I'm addicted to it.
Yeah, that show was just like over the top.
I refuse to vote for anyone because I haven't read the script, so I don't know what the take is. So I can't judge. I could
True.
say which one I would want for my Supergirl movie. None. I'm doing a Batgirl movie. Ha!
Well, I've seen a lot of people complaining on the internet.
Oh.
Why is Supergirl in a Superman movie? What? It's Superman, Supergirl. They go hand in hand.
Wait for the take. James Gunn has some. Let him cook, man. Let him cook. Wait for the
You
take.
know
No
what
one
it-
knows. No one knows what the take is. No one's seen the trailer. Nothing. I find the whole thing silly to talk about until the actual trailer.
Henry Cavill
Supergirl
was
needs
Supergirl.
a big pair of boobs and a friggin' nice mini skirt with a booming ass. And there you go.
She just needs to fly and then punch rocks really hard.
Well, hopefully
then-
she goes all dark and evil.
They need to take the concept of Michael Turner's Supergirl, how he drew Supergirl. God rest his soul.
No woman is that shaped, Tom.
Yeah,
Yeah, not gonna
I know.
happen.
that just doesn't exist.
I know. I wish, but
Maybe they can do
you never
AI.
know. You never know. There's some shapely ladies out there that definitely.
Yeah, with no ribs.
Yeah.
It should be Sasha Kale.
She was a good Supergirl. Well, rumor is that they're going to debut the new Supergirl in the Superman Legacy movie.
That's a rumor that's not confirmed.
Not confirmed.
I don't trust anyone.
I know you don't. You never trust anyone.
I know.
See, I like Meg Donnelly. Meg Donnelly has the cleft in the chin, so she's good to go.
Oh God, I'm never gonna ask Tom. Not even gonna ask.
Yeah.
You know, and for all you Sasha Kaye and Kingpin fans,
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
What in the world?
That's pretty cool.
Jesus. Oh, you know
I
who
love
got
that.
it first? You know who did the what did you do first?
Batman.
Batman.
Yeah, I think you could add a third one in there. I think Batman says that. What'd you do to Joker or something?
What did you do to my city?
What did you do?
What did you do?
What did you do?
I got a cough on that one, man. I hurt my throat.
And then it should go into a metal breakdown. What did you do?
Well, we'll see. What is it supposed to be? Finding
Well,
out?
we got a whole year
We
before.
got 5
we
years
see this
until we
movie.
see anything.
I know, but I'm just saying. But they like to get the news out there because they want to be on top of the news with certain things. We're gonna find out. The
5 years, really?
No, I'm
Oh.
exaggerating.
It's
It
next
feels like
year.
5 years. It feels like, why are we talking about it?
Superman
so
Legacy
long.
comes out next summer.
They're supposedly
Next summer?
dropping
It feels so long away.
the Fantastic
I know.
Forecast very soon. So,
Allegedly.
hey, Taylor Swift,
I'd watch-
you get all the
I'd watch Taylor
Swifties.
Swift.
Well, we're supposed to get a Deadpool trailer in the next couple of days,
Well, no,
next 2
well,
weeks or whatever.
no, yeah, for the Super Bowl Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday, they're gonna have it. They're gonna drop a teaser
What other Super Bowl things?
of the 11th.
Agatha Darkhold Diaries will reportedly establish that Wanda's twins, Billy and Tommy, are not fake kids.
Spoilers, bro.
Rumor
I'm a
has it.
huge WandaVision fan.
Oh, me too. I love WandaVision.
All right,
You
we'll
know, they
see.
have to bring them into the MCU somehow,
This
and
is
not
taking
just
a-
to
They're
have
gonna have to-
imagination.
They're gonna have
this
to
show's
establish,
taking a little too long.
they're gonna establish them. And which one is with Hulkling? That the he's
Wiccan.
Wiccan, right? Wiccan's the one
Yeah.
with Hulkling, right?
The other one's a speedster, isn't he? What happens to that kid? He dies? Oh.
You know, I actually went back and I was watching WandaVision. You know, it was pretty good. You know, the unfortunate thing is that all the friggin' damn speculation about friggin'
Mephisto.
Mephisto kind of like overshadow it. You know, it was
Yeah.
it was like the first like sitcom. Like it was really done well. It was like now you look back.
He was committed.
It's one of the best things Marvel and Disney Plus did, really.
Yeah.
I mean, they've all been decent, but yeah, WandaVision was.
That one was so creative. Like,
Mhm.
it had
So
something
what?
to say. It was like done in a special way. It was very consistent. It stuck to its guns too for those early episodes.
Exactly. Everybody had all these rumors and said this Mephisto, this and that, and never everything just turned out regular. It was just
That song was great.
I like how they made fun of things. It's like he goes, "Hey, you're not so and so. What happened to your accent? What happened to yours?" Accents. So
It was a great show. It was
Yeah.
one of the better Disney Plus shows.
I liked how they kept changing from different decades of sitcoms, the style.
Yeah, it confused.
I
a lot
like
of
the
people
Malcolm in the Middle
beginning.
Very
freaking
consistent.
intro. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The Bewitched.
Next up, Sean William Scott from American Pie says that the DC character he wants to play is Booster Gold. I think he would be
Good Lord.
hilarious as
He,
Booster Gold.
would be a
I figure
great Booster
He
Gold.
needs to work.
He does
He
need
needs to make a
work.
comeback.
Exactly. He did the
You
finger.
guys don't
fight,
think
Dom.
this is so going to Chris Pratt?
Ugh.
What did he?
James Gunn. You know James Gunn's going to bring him in somehow.
I
Booster
know,
Gold
I
would be
know.
perfect for him.
He does the
Ugh.
Uber Eats with what's his name? From American Pie, the commercial, the Uber Eats. He came in, so he needs
Has
to work.
has this ever worked out for an actor that was really thirsty for a part? Remember when what's his name from Avatar wanted Cable for Deadpool 2? They didn't get it. There's like other examples of like actors that like go in social media like I really want. Oh, Pauly Shore wants that movie now about what's that guy that
Richard
guy?
Simmons.
Richard
Yeah.
Simmons. It's like
Yeah.
when they ask for it, it's like I don't think it's happening.
Holy short.
Let's go to your agent for that, bro.
Sticks
Holy
Boy is
shit.
like, not my booster. Hashtag not my booster. Joe's favorite.
Speaking of
Cologne
hashtags,
hero. Oh, hashtag Peter.
Bro, it's just Booster Gold. It's like it's how I see Jason Momoa with Lobo. I just see it. Sorry.
Because he's supposed to be very funny and like arrogant and all stuff like that. And
And a fraud.
yeah,
Chris Pratt is kite
I
man.
think Chris Pratt would do that very well.
I think he'll be a
What
good
about-
choice.
Tom Holland as Booster Gold.
there you
That'd
go.
be great. That'd be the best
That would
one.
be awesome. It'd be awesome.
Or Tom
Booster Gold,
Holland's
love that.
Batman would be better.
crazy
Keep
Tom
Tom
Holland.
Holland
Brave and the
away
Bold.
from my DC, buddy. Keep him away from my DC.
No, Batman. Brave and the Bold. Tom Holland. Let's go.
Could Tom Holland do the Batman voice?
Tom Holland could play Robin.
Oh,
'Cause he's a
Batman.
bitch.
Damn, son. Why you calling
Which
him
Robin
bitch?
though? Damien.
Tim, of course.
Dick.
Tim, of course.
Nope. Deadpool 3 is
Chris
rated R,
Evans.
supposedly.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Kieran Culkin would be good too.
Oh, sure. I can see that. He's
And
in
Macaulay
Succession?
Culkin. Macaulay Culkin can play Booster Gold. There you go.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin could.
Yeah, right.
Chris Pine is Booster Gold.
Yeah, but I think he's a little
Chris
too old.
Pine.
I
They
don't
want
know.
younger characters.
Yeah.
They want younger characters to play these parts.
Anybody with blonde hair.
Yeah.
They could dye their
Mark
hair.
Paul- Yeah, anybody could.
How about Brandon Walsh?
Mark Paul Gosselaar.
Who?
90210,
Jason-
Brandon Walsh.
Jason Priestley.
Jason
Jason
Priestley.
Priestley.
How about the guy that does the boys, Homelander? What's that guy's name?
Oh,
Anthony.
Starr.
What about that guy?
Yeah, he could be funny. He's funny menacingly.
Yeah.
He just
Jensen,
looks at
Yeah,
people.
Jensen Ackles.
He's going to be Batman. Damn it!
That would
In
be
Brave? In Brave and the Bold? Oh, please don't.
Why not?
No.
I like Jensen.
Eh.
You know, Lucifer, the one thing I'm noticing that you like to highlight your DC news to really put it out there.
Come on, I gave you like 30 minutes of freaking Marvel stuff. What are you talking
Come on,
about
man.
over
What are you
there?
talking about?
Come on.
Again,
Come on.
talking about the guy from American Pie wanting Booster Gold.
Yeah, who cares about Booster Gold? Come on, next.
Come on,
I mean,
exactly.
Booster
Come on.
Gold's like an
Come on.
amazing character, you bastard.
Come on.
The guy from the Rundown.
David Vaughn says Kick-Ass 3 is coming, and the script is halfway complete. It is very, very meta universe. It's just a whole new way of doing Kick-Ass, which can be more Kick-Ass.
Okay.
I
It's
like
David,
the
not
original
Matthew, by the way. Keep in
I
mind.
said David.
I know, but it didn't got the original guy Matthew Vaughn. Is this his brother?
Vince Vaughn.
Yes.
Yeah,
The Vaughn brothers.
I like the original Kick-Ass. There's going to be a reboot, right? Or it's going to be
They
same
said three.
This is part 3.
Yeah,
didn't know
both
there was
of
a
the
2.
first 2 were. Yeah, 2 was good.
Yeah.
2 had Jim Carrey
Yeah,
and Hit
which he
Girl.
refused to promote
Well-
because there was like a school shooting, and he was like, "There's so much guns in this movie, I can't promote." it."
Yeah, he felt bad afterwards.
I guess people will be excited for Kick-Ass. I know I won't be, but you guys can't be.
First one was good.
Yep.
First one was really good. Had some stellar action too.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas
was great.
Cage. Wasn't Nicolas
Yeah,
Cage?
that was quite a character. Nicolas Cage was playing that. That was crazy. Yeah, I like the first one a lot actually. Second one, I couldn't even finish. I'm done with this world. I don't know if I'll be able to see this one in the theater.
No, this is just the poster for the first one.
That's the
Yeah.
first poster. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I got to see the trailer to the third one. Let's see what they got.
All right. So before we move on, might as well do
Do a
second
second
giveaway.
one. Second giveaway. Come on.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
No.
Hashtag Peter.
Peter, Pumpkin Eater.
Why am I on the? There we go.
I don't know. There we go. Aha.
Damn, too close. Too close.
Kick ass. Kick ass.
Woohoo.
Again?
No.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
Anthony,
No.
congratulations on the win. Too bad you can't win
All right.
the other one.
Just save time and leave it on and give him the other one.
It's going to be
Yep.
the wall crawling cover. All right. Get that hashtag Peter in there.
I got it.
And the winner is
I hope it's me. Perp's in there
Can't win.
too.
you guys can't win. You know that.
No.
Artrell.
Trell. There you go.
We fell for our trail.
Congrats, buddy. Are you here?
Do these last
still?
minute hashtag Peters. That's hilarious.
I know, a little late.
Too late.
Oh, they can win the
Okay.
last one. Artrell, are you here?
Peter.
Hey,
Pumpkin.
Cody.
He's here.
Oh, there he is. All right, hit me up on Instagram.
Slide in the DMs.
TikTok.
There we go. Kingdom of Nerds _
Yeah, it's Ron Hexel.
Congrats, buddy.
Hey, Ron.
Look at these people. A little late, Isaac.
All right. Next up,
Don't bother.
Sony, Warner Brothers, and Universal are in a bidding war for Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan's vampire movie. Budget will be around $90 million.
That's it.
You know, I was saying in another stream, it's like, hey, doesn't Blade have a script problem? And now they're making an $80 million movie. Let's see. How can we work this
Interesting.
out, Marvel?
Why didn't Coogler didn't want to do Blade? Interesting.
He's got his own little vampire movie.
Yeah,
Good for him.
Yeah.
I'll be excited to see this.
And they'll come out at the
Absolutely.
same
A $90
time.
million budget means it's going to be actiony too, but not like crazy. So
The
this is
vampires
fun.
will have sparkles.
Hopefully the 90 million means bloody too, like really good prosthetics and shit.
They're gonna be
No,
vegan
that's-
vampires. Vegan vampires. They can only drink
Vegan.
friggin' pumpkin puree and friggin'
Pumpkin puree and bloody lattes.
yeah, friggin'
Bloody Marys
Bloody Marys. Worcestershire sauce and friggin' V8 tomato sauce.
with
Is it gonna be Blackula?
celery sticks.
Vampire movie Blackula? Like they did in the 70s?
No.
Dom.
No?
Probably doing his own
What?
vampire thing. They want to do their own vampire thing. I don't think it's going to be based on a franchise.
I would have friggin' I like that movie back in the 70s, the 70s movies. Blackula was awesome.
Yeah, I don't think they could do that.
What are the
We're not
budgets
doing
of
Vampire in
these
Brooklyn too. Damn it. I'm all for this. Good director, good actor. Let's go.
Damn.
You can never have too many vampire movies.
Dwayne Johnson has been granted full ownership of the Rock trademark name. He has also joined the board of directors for the TKA Group, the merged company of WWE and the UFC.
Good for him.
Yep, and now he can use the Rock and everything. He can make his because the Rock was
Welcome back.
Hello.
Thank you.
That was a long phone call.
Family issues.
I hope everything's okay.
Yep.
This is great I don't think has any wrestler actually gotten their name and trademark from WWE.
that's the thing. There was a lot of fights. So music, even the music that you have, the entrance music and stuff.
Yeah.
Every little thing, like the Bella twins now called the Garcia twins. They lost the Bella hashtag.
Oh wow.
And so the trademarks when it comes to WWE is very strong. So The Rock is probably going to work on creative too with Triple H on the board of directors and help out and make the product a better thing. And that Netflix deal is even bigger and bigger now. So they're going to be doing live streaming, next year. And Netflix never had live streaming, so it's a big thing for Netflix and streaming itself.
Yeah, I think The Rock has worked hard enough, and he deserved this.
So that means he's going to back off on movies. And if he's going to be the board of directors, he has to work. So that means his movie career might, he'll make more appearances in wrestling now.
Boards of directors don't do any work.
No, yeah, boards of directors just drink coffee.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's more of a
sit around and do nothing.
It's like a look.
If anything, he'll have more time for movies.
Yeah, true. But he's got a lot on his plate, man. His
Jumanji
vodka,
4.
his energy drink, his Project Rock. He got a lot of things that are going on.
This man will never want for money or anything. He's already made his bet.
Yep. And it's a lot of work to maintain those guns.
I know, and a lot of steroids too, which is awesome. That's okay.
You're
Dude,
muted, Bruce.
talking about steroids. Did you guys see the Roadhouse trailer today?
Yes.
Dude,
Yes.
dude, McGregor looks like he's on that juice, bro.
He's on
Bruce, you're muted.
Bruce, you're muted, Bruce.
You're muted, Jarrell.
You're muted, Dade. Dade, you're muted.
I'm here.
No, Dade's not muted. Bruce
I know.
was
I know.
muted.
I just started yelling out. Everyone's muted.
Yeah, McGregor looked like he was cranked up. I was like,
Bro, he was having a blast. I want to see that movie day one.
Well,
It
listen, I'll
looks
tell you
awesome.
what. I'm a huge. Roadhouse is one of my favorite Patrick Swayze movies. I was a bouncer, so I love the aspect of it.
Dude,
And the remake was pretty good.
The
Nice.
trailer, apparently he was, instead of just being a bouncer in the past or whatever, he's like an ex-MMA fighter or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
but a lot of from what I heard from the trailer, because Roadhouse is one of my favorite 80s movies. I know that movie, I know that script by heart. But some of the lines in the trailer sound like they're taking it directly from the original movies. So I think it's going to be interesting
So
at the
I
very
wonder
least.
See, Sam Elliott was awesome in the original.
Yeah.
With Patrick Swayze. So I don't know who's going to be the mentor to.
Okay, I heard that it was going to be Conor McGregor, and it was like the mentor turning.
Ava Marie, Rock's daughter.
Rock's daughter.
Looks like The Rock with a wig.
Yeah, the women in the Samoan women, they're built very different than.
No denying that she's his daughter.
Yes, exactly.
Even she tried looking good by putting makeup on and stuff like that. She still looks the Samoan women are very manly.
Oh,
They're strong. I'm sorry.
disavow.
This could they could kick your ass
Disavow.
down.
They could.
Yeah.
They could.
Don wants to be tied.
It was
down
never
by
going to get a
Samoan
theatrical
woman.
release, Joe. They had planned on it.
No, they didn't tell Doug Lyman that.
Nope.
Dude, I don't care if it goes to streaming or theatrical. I'm still going to watch it.
Yeah, day one, either way.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Day one, either way.
I didn't say
Make it
she
a
was
party,
ugly.
dude.
AOA.
Screen it at a bar.
Jeez.
She actually does kind of. The Rock's daughter actually does kind of look like her mother.
Oh yeah, true.
It's just kind of funny how he has his ex-wife working with him, with his wife and all that stuff like that, and it's like everybody's
It
all
works.
happy. It's all happy. Like you don't see that normally with the ex-wife and the wife, the brand new wife together and shown as well. It's money making. The Rock, it makes it work. You know,
I found
Yeah.
out with the ex-wife.
Danny,
Do you think you get a family discount on the steroids?
I tell you, I want the
Oh,
Rock. baby.
come on, disavow.
the ex-wife
disavow.
is.
I'm disavowing left and right.
Come
I
on.
I'm dis-
It doesn't matter what you think.
yeah, I know.
They're gonna flag us.
They're not. And Dom, stop showing your guns.
There's a lot of rock in this stream.
Moving on from this.
I just hope
Um,
we never
a
find
big-
out that The Rock is like trafficker, like Vince McMahon or something.
what?
He's too busy.
Who? Oh,
Well, John Laurinaitis.
Oh my God!
John
What a
Laurinaitis
segue.
And Brock
a
Lesnar.
former employee.
Segue of the century.
A former employee of WWE has sued founder Vince McMahon, alleging he abused and sexually exploited her when he was CEO of a wrestling entertainment company, and that McMahon allegedly exploited her and trafficked her to other men as a
Yikes.
pawn to secure talent deals with
Yikes!
respective wrestlers they were recruiting.
All right.
See, that's
And-
kind of crazy. Brock
Yikes.
Lesnar and John Laurinaitis, who is
Yep,
actually
they
John
were named.
Cena's father-in-law. They said they're part of the whole thing, so it's kind of crazy. I don't know.
Hope that woman gets justice if it's true.
If it is true, you know what? This is the second time Vince McMahon something come up with Vince McMahon. So hush money
gotta-
and all that crazy stuff.
You gotta
Oh, there's
how many
text?
how
Holy
many
shit.
NDAs are out there with women that he's allegedly assaulted, abused, or it's insane.
Zeno. Everyone's
From what I
explaining
from
wrestling
one
together.
of the allegations was during a work day she was forced to have sex while her co-workers were around,
Yikes!
in her
Disavow.
office, and I seen people say that, she could have just said no. No, he's management.
What?
She was entry level. Come on.
Power dynamic. thing
Yes.
people talk about.
And you wonder how he got away with it. I mean, with all the
I
witnesses,
mean,
and
it's
everybody knowing.
Vince McMahon.
It's Vince
Yeah.
He
McMahon.
owns the building that it happened in, probably.
Doesn't change the
the
fact that the
air.
man's still trash.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. If this is true, specifically, I'm not a wrestling guy, so I don't know his history or anything like that.
But
Apparently,
he was a
he's always-
trash human being anyway.
He has a horrible freaking history.
oh
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Seems like it.
Dana White ain't much better.
Dana White, I do follow, and he does seem like a bit of a dirtbag.
He's definitely a
Sure.
dirtbag.
Sure.
When you have when somebody comes out with something like this, there's usually some truth behind it. You don't just come out, let's want to make a name for you. You want to make a name for yourself and try to get something out of it. But when a woman comes out with something like that, there's some truth to it. But then again, think about it. She probably, there's three sides to every story. Her side.
Well,
their
this
side,
this
their
is
truth.
it's not the first time this is
I
been
know,
alleged.
But you see now that all that stuff that's coming out now because there's the new law now that women, she probably agreed to it. Now she feels like shit that she got it. It happened, and now she
I mean,
wants to-
probably.
It happened.
Have you seen some of those behind the wrestling
Yeah.
shows?
Yeah.
The way they treated these wrestlers like gods. So I wouldn't put it past
Yeah.
them to do stuff to women like
Well,
this.
the steroids that were used back in the 80s, when they had the whole bodybuilding thing that was combined with back in the late 80s, and then McMahon tried to clean house and saying everybody has to be natural, stuff like that. So a lot of shit going on. Coke, drugs. They always found the wrestlers with a lot of coke and drug paraphernalia in their cars and stuff like that. It's crazy. A lot of stuff going on.
I
Did
don't-
you guys
I don't
ever-
know who-
Did
Go
you
ahead.
guys ever watch the show Dark Side of the Ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of these backstories are freaking horrible.
I know it's crazy.
Yeah,
Look,
especially when they were wrestling on the independent circuits, going
Yeah.
around country. It was insane. People were getting killed.
You know,
Yeah.
the movie The Iron Claw came out recently about the Von Erichs. And I actually met the Von Erichs and knew them sort of well when I was a younger guy because my dad ran a ranch down here in Texas. And their dad used to buy livestock from my dad. So I got to know them a little bit. And that movie was hard to watch for me. Because they were, there was problems in that family, obviously, most of them caused by their dad, but they were some good guys. And it's kind of a hard watch, that movie.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's the Salvador Dali Vince McMahon picture?
Yeah. Well, back in the day, they didn't take concussion serious, man. And a lot of the head blows that people got, man, they fucked up their heads, man.
Yeah, but if you know how the Von Erichs all the whole thing went with that family, it was just
Yeah.
Is that Russell Crowe?
Concussion.
It's Russell Crowe.
Little concussion never hurt nobody.
That mustache is a meme by itself.
That's funny, man.
It's
It's like Salvador Dali.
yeah.
you don't know if these allegations are true. This has been going on for decades.
Well, you know what the sad thing is? If it's true, the trickle effect of who else was involved goes down the line, man. So and that's going to be big because it's like the Epstein Island files. Like you find out who was on Epstein Island. The
Oh, my lord.
The list came out and nobody cared.
not the
Move on.
list.
Was Vince McMahon on that list?
Yeah.
Was he?
He created the list.
Yeah.
It's his handwriting.
The whole thing with
He
that
was
Epstein
the real
list-
mastermind.
The whole thing with that
It was
Epstein
me,
list,
Austin. Me.
we definitely know. Somebody had to have tried to actively push that under the rocks because lots of people wanted to know the names on that list, and we were told, oh, we're going to hear at least 250 of them, and still nothing.
Man,
Still nothing.
Big man.
Man's Vic man.
This will whatever unless the records are made public in a court hearing, if it goes to court, we'll never know if it's true or not.
No, most likely what this man will do is sweep it under the rug, pay it off, and move on.
Well, let's see. I don't know, man. I think if this is true, I think this is going to have a lasting effect. I think they eventually, they're going to open the door. They're going to clean house.
Well,
I think now that the partnership with Endeavor, the UFC, I think they want to clean out. I think they want to get rid of McMahon anyway. I think McMahon that's they've been trying to matter there for the longest time. They came together and they definitely were looking to get rid of Vince McMahon. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
next up, Herb's House of Horror.
Whoa, what's
Oh,
with the
no.
sloth?
Sloth is still there. Cool.
I know.
He's
I
my
thought
best
that
friend.
was your little best friend.
That is scary.
All
Herb's
right.
first movie, Greasy Strangler.
All right.
This sounds amazing.
I wrote stuff. All right. So, The Greasy Strangler is a revolting, vulgar, despicably filthy dive into the wettest dumpster bin on the hottest summer. It's a nauseating movie you can smell from your screen before it begins leaking and affecting your room, your Funko Pops. It affects your comics with a damp yellow substance that can only be described as symbiotic. All right.
Ew.
Greasy Strangler is a tale as old as time. A weirdo father and son duo who fall in love for the same woman. All right.
Oh boy.
Sounds simple. Sounds simple, except this time the father is a serial killer who in a completely naked psychosis likes to cover himself in grease and stalk the night in the nude. It's
What?
gross. All right.
Is this a real
Also-
movie?
Yes, it's a real
Yes.
movie. It's also hilarious and proof edgy comedy can still be made as long as you put a horror spin to it. All right. To call this movie raunchy is a disservice to the sleaze fest coming from National Lampoon's direct DVD catalog or Lloyd Kaufman's early features of bonery buffoonery. This thing isn't just raunchy, it's transmissible.
Transmissible.
The
Where's this
Greasy
streaming?
Strangler.
Herb?
Brilliant movie. It's funny as hell. It's really gross.
That was
too.
beautiful.
This guy, like, it's really hilarious. So the father, right? That's the guy to the left.
Yeah.
He like stalks the night in the nude, just covered in grease. In order to get the grease out, he goes through car washes. So he's like, all the flapping shit hurts. So he's just screaming, going ah, as he's getting all the grease out. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
And where's this streaming?
Tubi. Of course.
It's got to be on
Tubi.
Tubi.
We're all
Tubi.
treasures. Lie.
All right.
Any big names in this?
No.
Makes it even better.
But you know what? If you're a fan of like Tim and Eric, it feels like a Tim and Eric horror movie almost. It has a Tim and Eric vibe. Even the guy to the right kind of looks like Tim, or Eric. Sorry, looks like Eric a little bit. It gives me that Eric vibe. Very Tim and Eric, but it's not Tim and Eric. Greasy Strangler. It's its own
Jeez.
thing.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Next recommendation.
You'll watch it, Zeno.
Next recommendation from the Perp.
All right. Caviar. All right. It's also known as The Ordeal. All right. Now, this is an older one from early 2000, right? So, this theater thespian guy, man, dude, all right, he gets captured by some random hermit in the woods in this bizarre new wave French cruelty flick for back in the day when the home of the Eiffel Tower was kicking ass in the horror genre, right? This is a lesser known gem due to its premise. All right. The hermit. All right. So the whole thing, this guy kidnaps this theater guy, right? He just insists that the theater guy is his wife, Gloria. He's like, no, you're my wife, dude. You're my wife, Gloria. And he's like, no, dude, I'm just a dude. He's like, no, you're my wife. All right. It's really crazy. Nothing will change this hermit's mind. The thespian dude is Gloria. Hermit's wife has returned home. All right. What starts off as a weird psychological cat and mouse between these two men goes straight demented mode when the entire town is revealed of only men showing up wanting a piece of Gloria too. They all think he's a wife too. It's great. It's absolutely great. All right. The Ordeal contains one of the creepiest dance sequences I've ever seen. It's hilarious. And I will only describe it as penguin-like. You got to see this piece. It's a weird movie.
Really?
But it's really good.
You had me at thespian.
Where's it showing?
I don't know where this is streaming at.
I'll check. How'd you come across this?
I'm a big horror guy, and in between like 2002 and 2009, French horror was like kicking ass. So I try to get everything French that people were talking about, and this was one of them. And this is, without a doubt, like a weird, like Texas Chainsaw slasher thing with that kind of premise. It's just really creative, really weird, but very fun.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's on Prime.
Perfect.
But you have to Shudder or AMC Plus with Prime.
Yeah.
Dueling banjos. You're right.
Better dance than Megan. I don't know. It's a weird dance. There's a dance sequence here.
So-
I love it. It's creepy too.
So why does the entire town think this guy is their wives? I mean, is it explained?
Well, I mean, no, unfortunately not. It's just a very like almost Alice in Wonderland sort of logic.
They need to do a sequel.
They need to explain it.
Or
I think a lot of good horrors shouldn't explain stuff a lot of the times. If it's kind of supernatural, that's what makes it weird and creepy, you know. Just start explaining it.
That's really
Like
important.
I like the idea because like you already have to think it's like, okay, why is this a town full of men? Where are all the women? What happened to the women? All right. So it's like you start thinking shit like that throughout this whole movie. I don't know, I dug it.
Nice.
This one definitely sounds better than the first one.
The first one is gross, no doubt, but it's hilarious, straight up.
They-
And a lot of
they
people
drink-
always complain, like, you can't make edgy comedy. It's like, dude, that is edgy comedy.
That's
fluoride.
trauma levels of edgy comedy.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
And I actually like trauma movies, okay?
yeah. I think you'll like it if you like trauma movies, for sure. For sure. It's really funny.
All right. There's got to be more.
Speaking of which, we move on to
Wait, that's the
raunchy
last Perp
comedy.
movie?
That's the last Perp movie.
Oh,
No.
I know. Stay tuned for next Monday Madness for
How
more
intoxicated was
Perp House of Horrors. Now we move on to raunchy comedies that we like. Poor Things,
Oh.
released in 2023, directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, starring Emma Stone, Mark Ruffalo, William
It's
Dafoe,
me again.
Raimi Youssef, Christopher Abbott, and Gerard Carmichael.
I want to see this so bad.
It looks good.
It's very, very good. All right. I wrote something for this one too. Sorry, guys. It's a lot of me for a little bit. All right.
Yes.
Poor Things is a steampunk Barbie that presents interesting yet very taboo ideas onto the screen with great weirdo energy and enough commentary to make George A. Romero blush. All right. It's a messed up story of Frankenstein Defoe, Willem Dafoe, who planted the brain of a baby into a grown woman's body and her finding freedom through sexual means. All right. Take a breath, people. This one's very taboo. All right. Before you can even comprehend the messed up implications of where this movie can go, Poor Thing beats you to the punch and dives into exquisitely uncomfortable depravity with critical bravado of with the critical bravado of John Waters flipping through Madonna's sex book. All right, Emma Stone is brave as shit for doing this one, and the kid from Saltburn should hand over the keys to the estate to her. All right, this movie puts the steam and steampunk, and I will no longer feel bad for those steampunk cosplayers who haunt the cons looking for a piece of media that'll give them validation. Throw away your moral engines, punkers. You have real royalty to champion here, and she is a challenging adventure to boot. Poor Things is hilarious too. It's a comedy, and it's a comedy that's in line with its themes, character arcs, and the sexual politics we find in reality. It's hilarious in its writing, acting, and visuals. Shout out to Mark Ruffalo for playing my favorite cinema douchebag since Ellis from Die Hard. All right. This movie's great. I loved it. It's really funny, really horny. Good movie. Great movie.
The Grass
Did she win anything?
Frankenhooker, great too.
Frankenhooker.
Did Emma Stone win anything for this?
So far, she's gotten a Golden Globe and probably some other stuff. Yeah. She killed it in this. In my opinion, Emma Stone is the reason in many ways why Margot Robbie did not get the Oscar nomination. I have a theory because this movie in character, and I'm speaking character, and in themes is extremely similar to Barbie. And I think what Emma Stone did this is basically a mature Barbie in steampunk. Okay. So I think in many ways you're getting the same thing. And that's why Margot didn't reach the heights of an Emma Stone with this movie. And maybe the Academy didn't nominate her for that because they're still giving her, she's a producer for Barbie, all the other awards. A lot of people are thinking other theories out there, but I'm looking to Poor Things and Emma Stone as the reason why Margot did not get that nomination. Because essentially they're both movies about like a woman finding her agency at the same time. They're both like artificial, it's very similar themes.
Except this is a little more risque and
this
sexual.
Is way more risque. This thing is, don't watch this with your parents or anything like that.
It's the only way to watch
or
it.
your kids, or
or your kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Next up, American Pie, released in 1999, directed by Paul Weitz, starring everyone.
Everybody.
This is Red's movie, I'm assuming.
Oh, is this mine? Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. It was a good movie. I mean, I don't just. I mean, everybody's seen this movie. I don't know what this. I mean, I don't know.
Yes, but have you seen all of them, even the ones direct to DVD?
No,
I have.
I stopped after American Wedding.
I've seen every one of
Really?
these damn movies, even the direct to DVD ones.
Do they have any of the same actors, or is it all?
The Jim's dad is in most of them.
Oh,
Of course.
How did they crowbar that guy in all of them?
He's basically a legend because. Do you remember? Was it this movie that they bring out the book? Was it the first American Pie that they bring out the book? Yeah, because one of the characters learns the tongue technique for his girlfriend. Anyway, you find out in one of the later movies, one of the direct-to-DVD movies, that Jim's dad actually helped start that book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's one of the direct-to-DVD ones is called Book of Love, and it's all about that damn book.
What?
Yeah, I stopped after American Wedding.
I think that's the last one I saw.
Oh, and you've got a lot of the sequel ones follow the Stifler family. like the younger
Stifler's
brother
mom.
and a cousin and a couple of others, and I think Stifler's mom shows up in a couple of them. But yeah, it's really just disturbing, the rest of those movies.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a comedy called Not Another Gay Movie?
No.
It's based on American Pie, except for it's a lesbian named Muffler instead of Stifler. It's fucking hilarious.
Not
It
another
was
gay
greenlit
movie.
on that joke alone.
It's freaking
Hmm.
hilarious. Next up, Bachelor Party, released in 1984, directed by Neil Israel, starring Tom Hanks, Adrian Zemed, William Tepper, and Tony Katan.
Yes, yes, yes. What a great movie, man. Back when movies were made with no fucking problems. You can say anything you want. You can have fun. You can enjoy. You can make a crude joke, and people will laugh their ass off. Yeah, this is great. The liners.
You still
the line of the
can.
movie- What?
You still can.
You can, but you might get you might get a lot of feedback and bad
Not if you put
negativity.
grease in it.
Yeah,
You gotta put just naked
Come
and
on.
put grease.
that's some of the best lines. You had Michael
washes.
Dudikoff. Michael Dudikoff was working in the restaurant. A young Michael Dudikoff, American Ninja. Yeah, yeah. And then you had a whole bunch of different lines. He goes, "Drugs on the left, hookers on the right. You're a pimp. You look like Gandhi. I have girls that sit on your face. I love great. EP standing up. Great shit. This is one of Tom Hanks's best movies. He had some good comedies, but this one is the far the best comedy. I enjoy this. To this day, I know it's outdated. It's not outdated enough, but it's still funny. You still laugh because some of the stuff they did when the mother and all the girls went out, the wives went out to the strip joint. The guy puts his wiener in a hot dog.
Nick the Dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in my hand. It was in my hand.
I definitely remember this movie.
Yeah.
It was a great movie.
I like
The Burbs is my favorite Tom Hanks movie.
Where's the groom? In the bedroom.
In the bedroom.
In the bedroom. Yeah.
Next up,
Yeah, Forrest Gump.
Zack and Miri Make a Porno. Released
I
in
love this movie.
2008. Kevin Smith, Seth Rogen, Elizabeth Banks, Craig Robinson, Jason Mewes, and Tracy Lords. Tracy Lords bowed down before her. This movie was great. It has so many great lines.
This one also has another porn star, Katie Morgan, in it.
You would know that, perv. Two of my favorite lines were anal is the best to cure constipation.
Katie Morgan.
And a double Dutch rudder.
It's not gay, though. It's not gay. You're not touching.
It.
You're just helping.
I think this was maybe one of the last truly raunchy comedies.
There's been a couple after this, but this was the most memorable of the early 2000s ones.
Yeah.
Before the recent comeback.
Yes. There's been a comeback of raunchy comedies that no one seems to notice.
Since about 2018, yeah, and I'm going to be talking about one of them.
Yes. Hey, you haven't checked this out? Please check this out. You're missing a lot. Kevin Smith can be a genius, as he's proved in He-Man. You haven't seen He-Man? Go watch He-Man.
One of the
universe.
One of the best characters in this movie is I think his name is Brandon St. Randy, the gay porn star.
Yes.
Because it's God, what's the actor's name? Justin Long, yeah. Justin Long's character. I love that character. It's freaking hilarious because Brandon Routh and him are lovers.
Oh,
that shit is hilarious. That shit is hilarious.
No, I gotta watch it again. Maybe.
Huh?
Brandon Routh? Wait.
Yeah, it was the guy from Superman Returns.
Yeah. I didn't know he was in this. I haven't seen this in a long time.
He's the boyfriend.
He was the boyfriend. He was Justin Long's boyfriend.
That's funny.
he was the high school jock, and Elizabeth Banks' character was in love with him, and went to go tell him at the reunion. And at this time that she's trying to tell him that she's in love with him, she's drunk. She's trying to tell him she's in love with him and has been in love with him since high school. And Seth Rogen's character, is talking to Justin Long's character at the bar, and he tells him that that's his boyfriend.
It was
And then
hilarious.
Seth Rogen walks over to Elizabeth Banks and goes, "Hey, guess who this is?"
I gotta. Not Another Teen Movie was another great movie too.
Dude,
Character
Not
was just
Another Teen Movie was
topless.
freaking hilarious.
I forgot about
That is,
that.
a,
It's a
that is a
classic.
great movie.
Yeah, that was Shannon Elizabeth was topless through that whole. What? No, was it Shannon Elizabeth or was it somebody else?
No, I don't remember. It's been a
Yeah,
while.
One of
yeah,
them's
just
topless through the whole damn movie.
No, another teen movie was what? No, she's all that. What's no? I'm trying to think. I'm getting confused now.
Well, Shyler Leigh was the daughter.
Shiloh Leigh was the main character,
Yeah,
but
she was the main character.
there was an exchange student that was based on Shannon Elizabeth's character in American Pie, but she's nude through the whole movie.
Elizabeth was American Pie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Elizabeth. Yeah, Shannon Elizabeth was American Pie. That's right.
Next up, the next pick, Revenge of the Nerds. Unfortunately, Jules Dooling wasn't feeling well. This was his pick. Great
It's a
movie.
too.
This is a great movie. It's a classic, but the problem with this movie is it did not age well.
No, it did not. Yeah, you
I
can't
mean-
get away with a lot of the stuff that was done in this movie.
I mean, I watched all the Revenge of the Nerds movies. My favorite character's got to be Booger.
Yeah, Booger. Yep.
Booger was
Or
hilarious.
Ogre. Ogre was fun too. The big guy. Nerds! Nerds!
Nerds. Nerd SVU. Jeez.
But you have to admit though, the later sequels to this movie were just horrendously just bad. They were
They were bad.
horrible movies. Fun to watch, but horrible movies.
Well, it took up their kids or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And the last movie on Timeless, Blockers from 2018, starring John Cena, Leslie Mann, and Ike Barinholtz.
Okay, so this movie, I actually found this movie because I watched a movie that came out previous to this that has John Cena's daughter's character in the movie. It was called The Package. Well, she plays a sort of similar character in this movie, and this was one of the resurgence movies that that Perp was talking about. John Cena, Leslie Mann, and Ike Barinholtz play the parents to these three girls, and they've been friends through their daughters' whole lives. And these three girls make a pact for prom to lose their virginity on prom night. Well, the parents all find out about it, and they spend most of their prom night, following them around, trying to stop them from losing their virginities. And for various reasons, only one of them actually does it. And that's I can't remember Catherine Newton's character, the Leslie Mann's daughter. And she's the girl who plays John Cena's daughter. She's a jock and all this in school. Now the other girl on the other side, the kind of nerdy looking one, she ends up admitting to her dad, who has not been in her life most of the time because their parents are divorced, that she's a lesbian, but she doesn't know how to tell her friends. Her friends accept her. Anyway, it ends up that the parents become closer friends again because they had lost track of each other. Leslie Mann is probably one of the standout characters of this movie. So is John Cena. John Cena has the butt chug of beer in this movie, which is screwed up. I mean, at the party that they try to find the girls at. This movie is horrible. It kind of harkens back to American Pie, but with parents. It's a really good movie. It's streaming currently on Netflix if anybody has a chance to watch it. So
Nice. Thank you. And now I think we should do the final.
Oh, and
Giveaway of the night.
originally this movie was titled something different, but
Yeah,
they
cockblockers.
they took part of the name off and just left the chicken. So
Funny.
And the
That's why I was looking
last.
blockers. I'm like, kind of like they missing something on there.
well, it's just like the movie that I mentioned before that, the package. When
Yeah.
it originally just had a eggplant as the title.
Face.
All right. And the last giveaway of the night of this Ultimate Spider-Man #1 goes to woohoo! How did Max get in there?
Who knows?
What?
Nice.
Get on now. He can't
Thanks,
win.
boy.
Thanks, boy.
Nice. Congrats.
I
Congrats,
can't
Sticks
seem
boy.
to win. I can't seem to win a fucking contest in these
Hang out with
giveaways you
Anthony.
people do.
Hey guys, I gotta head out though. It was an awesome show, Bruce. Thanks for inviting me. I always have a good time.
Night, perp.
No
Love
problem.
talking to you
Later.
guys. Enjoy the comic, guys. Bye. Bye, chat.
Peace.
I guess when you leave you stop coming on streams, you win. Damn you, Sticks
Yeah.
boy.
I don't think Sticks should be able to win. If I can't win, Sticks shouldn't be able to win.
True.
Yeah,
I
he's
guess
not
I need to
really-
leave.
He's not part of the show anymore, unfortunately.
What? He'll
Sticks
always
can't
be a
do late
part-
nights.
He'll
But
always
he's been
be a
in the
part my
chat.
heart.
He
Stick
says
should
Ray.
give it. Stick should take that on a show and give it away to somebody else. Yes, Sticks.
Put it
I
on
don't know.
eBay.
I don't know. What's Sticks? What do you want to do, Sticks? Do you want to keep it or you want to give it to someone else?
Ugh.
I enjoyed that story. Read it this week, so
Oh, it was great. It was so good.
yeah, I'm looking forward to more of it. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the X-Men one too, but
The Peach Momoko.
But-
Thank you, Sticks. We're gonna
I am
re-roll.
looking forward to
people keep saying the Peach Momoka thing is bad, but I'm willing to give it a chance since it's an X-Men story.
Yep.
Yeah,
Give
see,
it a
I
shot.
was never an X-Men fan, so I'd rather do Spider-Man. That's it. That's good enough for me.
Sticks boy, we're gonna re-roll.
Gonna re-roll.
Yeah, Sticks says
Doesn't want it?
re-roll. Says re-roll.
Not Sticks. You don't want it? We're joking. We're joking.
Do we got to re-enter or are we just re-rolling?
Just re-rolling.
Spider-Man must be after his time.
Phil.
Phil.
There you go, Phil.
Well, there you go.
Is Phil still here?
I don't know.
Phil.
Should have had new hashtags for each one.
No, that's painting my really? Painting me out.
Phil. Come on, Phil.
Yeah,
Come
Phil.
on, Phil.
Oh,
No,
Phil.
if we do new hashtag, then the same people keep winning.
Yeah, he's got a
Phil.
point.
Yeah. Where's Phil?
Phil
Phil.
is not here.
Phil,
another-
Earth to Phil.
Another
Phil.
5
Phil,
seconds.
Phil, 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 Phil.
Phil, Phil,
Phil.
Phil.
Mhm. Hit that like button while we waiting. Hit that like button, guys.
Nope.
Luckily, my
Phil
face
is-
is being covered up by Styx's thing, so nobody can see me dancing around like an idiot.
There we go. All right, re-roll it.
Reroll.
Come on, Red 5.
No.
And Kay, there you go, buddy.
There you go.
Cow one.
There we go.
Congratulations, Cal.
How you doing?
Hit me up
He just
on
typed it.
Instagram, buddy.
He's
Anyway,
there.
if you can kindly put my information in the chat.
One of the comic book YouTubers I watch, Midhunter,
Yes.
is
I like
giving
100.
away McFarlane Captain Carrot
Really?
action
Really?
figures for like the next 6 months because he bought 50 of them to
His
give
I
away.
haven't even seen one in a store.
That's because
have-
apparently they're rare.
And
Have
there's
you,
a Chase one too that has green pants. That's even rare.
Yeah, he gave away the first day he did the giveaways for the Captain Carrot ones. He gave away the Chase one.
Have you
That's
ever
crazy.
seen his sales, his live shows? He
Yeah.
makes a killing. It's
Dude.
insane.
If I get up that way, I want to go by his shop there.
6 hours from his shop, 5-6 hours.
I would actually like to meet the guy in person because
He
he
seems
seems
like a
like
fun
a
guy.
really cool dude.
I can't watch his show anymore. I spend hundreds, probably thousands on his sales. Insane.
He does good, man. Like,
Yeah. All right, but
I need to do a sale.
I'm
thank
just
you
waiting
everyone
for
for.
him. I'm just waiting for him to do the giveaways for all of his statues that he's talking about, all the ones that you
Lot of
see behind him in his videos, because he's talking about giving them away. I was like, oh, gotta have to join those.
Thank you everyone for showing up, hanging out with us. I know it's not Monday. We'll be back. Well,
On
we'll
Monday.
be back tomorrow. Me and Dom on the qualified
Are we doing
So,
Sunday
or
Bruce?
Renovision,
on Kingdom?
and yeah, I think we Sunday comic show.
Yeah.
We'll be back for the Sunday comic show at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and back Monday for a regularly scheduled Monday Madness. So thank you everyone for support. Thank you. Hopefully I hit it. Wait till you see what I give away at 1,000 subs. That's going to be fun. Good night,
I'm waiting for
everyone.
that giveaway. I'm waiting for that giveaway. And you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car.
Good night, everyone.
A picture,
Tesla.
Teslas
not all.
for everybody.
a picture with Bruce with grease all over him, like the movie.
Before we go, Dom, show him the gun. Show him the gun. Show him the guns, Dom.
Nah.
There you go.
I gotta
There
get
you
There's
back.
one.
go.
I gotta get back.
Which one's bigger?
Well, my right arm is always bigger. If you don't.
Ah, good night, everyone.